That's what I'm saying. So we're spoiled here in America. Yeah, and don't. Hi, and welcome to the show. Again, we thank God that you can view the show, whether it's in your living room, your bedroom, any other area in your home. We're excited to bring you D.A.P Ministries presents. I'm your host, the Reverend Willie Williams Jr., and we got some exciting information for you today. But we always say to our friends, our family, that if they haven't been down to the Lower Ninth Ward, they need to go and see the devastation, but see what God is going to do and resurrecting that area. Since we're in this mode of looking forward to better things coming, we look forward to that area coming up. I always talk about a lot of activity that's taking place down there, down on Caffin and Claiborne Street, the multi-purpose building. It's coming. There's a fire station, and so that community is coming back. But I need you to tell other people, family members that will come and just to visit, go down there and see it, so that way they can see what it used to be and see what God can bring. And we're just blessed of God that we have our co-host, the Reverend Darrell Smith, also known as D.K. Smith, 940 AM on your radio dial. He is one of our radio hosts, and he always has his finger on what's happening locally, but he also has a national and an international flavor. He has people, friends in Afghanistan, Russia, Chicago, and some local people. You got people local.
And I was going to say L.A., Los
Angeles, L.A.
Not L.A., Louisiana and everything. But I like the way you said that as far as wherever they could view the television. Now, wherever you could get online, such as your desktop, your laptop, your tablet, even your smartphone, if you get online, you can see this show and many others on YouTube. Just use the search engine in YouTube for D.A.P Ministries TV show, and you find this and other shows. And sometimes it's good to go back and look at,
some of the old shows.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking back when I was different in a sense.
I won't say anything.
Yeah.
I won't say anything.
Yeah.
I would say you were younger.
No, I was. There was more of me, put it like that. Yeah.
Oh, no, you went that way. I didn't think about that.
I lost some weight, so I'm just saying there was more of me to share.
But it was always there.
Oh, yeah.
and that's a part of what we're saying about restoration and everything like that. God has already put the mold. It's up to us to not even meet the mold, but walk into the mold.
Right.
And all we have to do is be obedient to God and walk into that mold.
I have two announcements.
Yeah, go take care of your
just right fast. Also, just to remind everyone, this is the 1st of March, and so this is a new month. And just remind you, hopefully the weather's changing as well,
You know how March is.
I know.
Sometimes come in like a lamb and go out like a lion.
There you go. Yeah. That's right. Well, the 1st District Missionary Baptist Association, Reverend Robert Turner, Dr. Robert Turner, moderator, and Dr. Rufus Barnes, General Secretary. They're having the Dr. Matthews McGarry Senior Scholarship Foundation. It's the 19th Annual Scholarship Award Celebration, and it's going to be Saturday, March 21st, 3 p.m. at the Greater Ebenezer Baptist Church. That's at 2100 St. Roch, and Reverend Dr. Richard Keller is the pastor. Speaker will be Reverend Dr. Kenneth McDowell, Academic Dean, Union Baptist College and Theological Seminary, and the pastor of Living Waters Baptist Church. Now, if they need more information, they can contact Sister Gwendolyn Ray Smith, chairperson. Her number is 504-457-1752. That's 457-1752. Also, another announcement I'd like to make that the Cornerstone Missionary Baptist General Association Incorporated, Reverend Dr. Reginald Nicholas Sr., Association President, and Reverend Larry P. Stibe, Executive Secretary, will be having their 3-day youth summit And the theme is preparing Christian youth to function in modern times. Now, the first 2 nights will be Friday the 13th and Saturday, March the 14th. Friday, March 13th, 7 to 9 p.m., they'll be at the Corinthian Missionary Baptist Church number 2, 2701 Jackson Avenue. Reverend Sam Johnson, host pastor. And they'll be there again for Saturday, March the 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the closing worship service will be Sunday, March 15th, 3 p.m. at the Rock of Ages Missionary Baptist Church, 1921 North Tonti. Reverend Jonathan Everett is the pastor.
What's the street? Tonti.
Yeah, 1921 North Tonti. Yeah, the way we say it uptown, yeah.
How y'all call it? Tonti.
Yeah, Tonti, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no registration. That means it's free.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. And they'll be featuring Bible study speakers, rap sessions on knowing basic information about the Bible instructions for children, what the Bible says about getting along and working together, legal consequences behind posting on social media, what happens if you end up in the juvenile justice system, baby mama, daddy drama, and also the fight to support custody and visitation. So, and this is a 3-day youth summit that's going to be with the Cornerstone Missionary Baptist General Association. The phone number, you can call Reverend L. Jerome Smith at 504-891-3322. That's 891-3322 for more information. And I just wanted to share that. Now we have a friend of ours. I say ours because he's been on before. Now, I take that back. Reverend Dwight E. Clay, pastor. We've introduced him before. But now I'd like to introduce Dwight E. Clay, playwright, along with the director, Yolanda Cephus, that's here to share about a play that's happening on today. And it's 3 o'clock, so listen up real well. And I say to the playwright, Dwight E. Clay, welcome.
That's you, Dwight.
That's you.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you again for having me on your show.
Again, man, we always enjoy you being on the show.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always excited to be on the show with 2 of my great friends and mentors. You two are like uncles to me, indeed.
We look at you as a young son.
Oh, well, definitely.
Or either a bad brother.
Bad little brother.
A bad little brother.
But he's been busy. So
Yeah,
he's been busy.
man, you're excited by some of the stories that you tell us, and the Lord has blessed you. We heard your preaching, but also your experiences. I would tell the audience what you do for a living, but that's your business. But the Lord bless you the travel. But talk a little bit about, because we're going to get you back on the show again to talk about your travels. You've been in disaster relief recovery for people. Now you're going overseas. I mean, I got to get this. Is that the first time you ever went to Africa?
Actually, no. Yeah, it is my first time that I went to Uganda. I came back last week. I spent some time out there, and it was a beautiful experience, I must say. And I will say that my experience there really opened my eyes to a lot of things here.
It's a blessing
in the States, and it's something that I've been praying about for years, to actually have that opportunity to go to the motherland. So when I first got there, yes, I did have to kiss the ground.
Is that real?
I did do that because it was such a beautiful experience.
Man, you're going to come back in the future and tell us about that experience and that travel and the walk some people through what they have to go through in traveling overseas. What are the expectations? But right now you're talking about a play that you've written or co-written. How does that work?
Yeah, well, it's a play that I wrote a couple of years ago. It's called Something Better, and it's a story of a young man that's aspiring to be a singer and a songwriter. And what he finds out is that during the process, it's not an easy process to come to stardom, and that he has to make some sacrifices along the way, and that even includes in his personal life. But he makes some good choices and some not so good choices, and so the story brings us along, all of the things that goes along into those choices that he makes. And
sounds like life.
The people that he encounters. Oh yeah, definitely. And that's one of the things, when I write, I like to make it as real as possible, because I feel that, there's 7 billion people in the world, and there's 7 billion stories out there to tell. And I think that, with all the stories that we tell, we all can relate to one thing or another with each other. So that's what I do. I try to bring everyone together in our common experiences.
Now we have Yolanda here, and she's a director. Now I recall her from another play because you were with the Anthony Bean production, a couple of productions and everything. And so I said to myself, that's a familiar face, but I don't want to say it the wrong way. A familiar character, because we could tell she's not only an actress, a good one at that, but a director. So is this your first time directing?
This is going to be my first time out. Dwight has given me my little wings to fly as a director, so I'm taking it. Hopefully he don't clip my wings after this.
Well, how do you feel about that? I mean, in directing, you're telling people what to do. How do you feel about that?
At first I was a little apprehensive, but as I talk and work with the actors, they get more comfortable with me, and I get more comfortable with them, and we're all kind of like a family. So, and Dwight insisted that that's the way he wanted it to be, and that's the way we work it.
Now, tell everybody where it's going to be, where y'all going to do your theater presentation.
Well, Something Better will be later on today. There's going to be 2 shows, 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. It's going to be at the La Nuit Theater at 5039 Ferret Street. So, La Nuit Theater, 5039 Ferret Street, right uptown.
Oh, yeah, uptown represent.
Oh, yeah, always.
Here's a question I have to ask you, Dwight, because can you sing?
I can.
That's it took a long
but
time.
Let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. I can sing. It just may not be something that you really want to hear right now. You know, if you value your ears.
That's actually a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like how you did that. You brought it in.
Well, you know what I
brought us
say?
out.
I sing solo. Solo, you can't hear me.
Well, that's a good way to sing. We could probably sing a duet together, maybe. You know.
Yeah. Now, is this singing in the play? Since he's a singer-songwriter.
Yeah, we're gonna see his talent, and
That's a
we're
good
gonna
way of
see what he offers as a singer.
So what about cast members? Y'all list the name of the cast members. Y'all know. If you don't know them, there's no problem. But some of the cast members are talented. Or?
Oh yeah, we have Nicole. She actually worked in a production with me with Anthony Bean. She's what school she goes to? I know she majors in theater.
Yeah, she majors in theater at Dillard University. Mm-hmm. We also have Tiffany Harris. She's actually been in a production with me before when I did another one act, The Mirror, in the Fringe Festival a few years ago, and she is a host on a radio show with Delgado Dolphin Radio. Mm-hmm. We also have
Hal.
Hal.
Hal's is a newcomer.
Yeah,
he's
new to the stage.
Right. He's never acted before.
So
but
is he the major star, or do y'all have a major star?
Well, Darrell Tobias, he plays the part of Derek, who is the lead character and the singer and the songwriter that we speak of, and his female lead as well is Miss Nicole Washington. Mm-hmm.
Well, question: what is your role?
Well, I'm the writer. I'm not in this production.
Oh,
I've just written it and I'm producing it.
So you're behind the scenes and you're comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with being behind the scenes on this one, and you know, it's a beautiful thing to see what you wrote and what came from your imagination. Yeah. Watch it come to life.
I got to stop you right there. We're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and talk to you more about it because I have some questions for you.
All right.
Again, we're talking to Dwight and Yolanda about a play that's going to take place today, and you can be part of that and go and watch it. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Poor nutrition today will increase Sarah's chances of anemia, add to her healthcare costs, sick days, even stunt her ability to learn. And the thing is, Sarah's not even born yet. Get proper nutrition before it's too late. Call or visit WIC. WIC provides nutrition information, healthcare referrals, even food. Your child has you, and you have WIC.
Mrs. Johnson, good to see you again. This is Mike. You can trust him. He looks just like you. Plus, 2 against 1 is more intimidating when we force someone to sign a loan.
And I'll be sucking up to you in order to keep up the illusion.
So, here are your low monthly payments and interest rate as we promised. Here's where they triple. The rest of this stuff, don't think a lawyer can read this. It protects us. Make sure we get your home when you can't pay us back.